Reidentifying conductors with marking tape is a straightforward process that ensures proper identification of wires, especially when original markings are unclear or when modifications have been made to an electrical system. It is important to follow a systematic approach to guarantee safety and accuracy. Firstly, gather the necessary materials. You will need conductor marking tape in various colors, a pair of scissors, and gloves for personal protection. The choice of tape is critical. It should be specifically designed for electrical use and resistant to moisture, abrasion, and ultraviolet radiation. Secondly, identify the conductors that require re-identification. This step involves determining which wires need to be marked based on their function or phase. It is crucial to have a clear understanding of the circuit or system to accurately re-identify the conductors. Thirdly, prepare the conductors by cleaning them. Remove any dirt, dust, grease, or debris from the surface of the conductors. A clean surface ensures that the marking tape will adhere properly and provide a long-lasting bond. Use a clean cloth or a suitable cleaning solution to wipe down the conductors. Allow them to dry completely before proceeding. Fourthly, select the appropriate color of conductor marking tape for each conductor. It is essential to follow a consistent color coding scheme to avoid confusion. For example, in many electrical systems, black is used for the hot or live wire, white for the neutral wire, and green for the ground wire. Choose the tape colors that match the intended function of each conductor. Fifthly, cut the tape to the desired length. The length of the tape will depend on the diameter of the conductor and the amount of overlap needed. A general guideline is to cut the tape long enough to wrap around the conductor with an overlap of approximately 1 inch. This overlap ensures a secure and reliable bond. Sixthly, carefully apply the tape to the conductor. Wrap the tape tightly around the conductor, starting at one end and overlapping the tape as you proceed. Maintain consistent tension to ensure a snug fit. The overlap should be uniform and cover the entire marked area. Seventhly, secure the tape by pressing down firmly on the overlapping ends. This step is crucial for creating a strong and lasting bond. Use your fingers or a smooth tool to apply pressure to the tape, ensuring that it adheres tightly to itself and the conductor. Eighthly, trim any excess tape at the ends. Use a pair of scissors to neatly trim any tape that extends beyond the desired marking area. This will give the re-identified conductor a clean and professional appearance. Ninthly, repeat the process for all conductors that need to be re-identified. Work systematically, ensuring that each conductor is correctly marked with the appropriate color tape. Double-check your work to avoid errors. Tenthly, allow the tape to adhere for at least 24 hours before handling or connecting the conductors. This waiting period allows the adhesive to fully cure and form a strong bond. Avoid disturbing the tape during this time to ensure optimal adhesion. For added durability, consider using heat shrink tubing over the marking tape. Heat shrink tubing provides an extra layer of protection against abrasion, moisture, and other environmental factors. Slide the tubing over the tape conductor and use a heat gun to shrink it into place. If the conductors are in a bundle, separate them before wrapping the tape. This allows for proper identification and ensures that the tape is applied correctly. Use a different color tape for each phase or circuit to further avoid confusion. A well-defined color coding system makes it easier to trace and identify conductors in the future. Keep a record of the re-identification scheme for future reference. This record should include a list of conductors, their original markings, and the new color codes assigned to them. This documentation will be invaluable for troubleshooting and maintenance. When working with electrical conductors, always prioritize safety. Turn off the power to the circuit before beginning any work. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and eye protection. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, consult a qualified electrician. Re-identifying conductors with marking tape is a simple but important task that helps ensure the safety and reliability of electrical systems. By following these steps, you can accurately and effectively re-identify conductors, making it easier to maintain and troubleshoot electrical circuits. Always double-check your work and consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns. Remember that proper conductor identification is essential for safe and efficient electrical work. Poorly identified conductors can lead to confusion, errors, and potentially dangerous situations. By taking the time to re-identify conductors correctly, you can prevent accidents and ensure the integrity of your electrical system. In summary, the process involves firstly gathering the materials, including conductor marking tape, scissors, and gloves. Secondly, identify the conductors needing re-identification. Thirdly, clean the conductors to ensure proper tape adhesion. Fourthly, select the correct color tape for each conductor based on a standard color coding scheme. Fifthly, cut the tape to the appropriate length, allowing for overlap. Sixthly, apply the tape tightly around the conductor, overlapping the ends. Seventhly, secure the tape by pressing firmly to ensure a strong bond. Eighthly, trim any excess tape for a clean finish. Ninthly, repeat the process for all conductors needing re-identification. Tenthly, allow the tape to cure for 24 hours before handling. Remember to consider using heat shrink tubing for added protection, separate bundled conductors for proper application, use distinct colors for different phases or circuits, and maintain a record of the re-identification scheme. Safety should always be the top priority when working with electrical conductors. To energize the circuit before starting, wear protective gear, and consult a professional if needed.